how to play Dirty Women by Black Sabbath. Now, while this song was originally written and recorded in E standard tuning for the Technical Ecstasy record, Sabbath has been performing this tune as part of their C# standard batch of songs, going all the way back to the original reunion tour in the mid-90s. When that record came out in 1998, I had actually never heard this song, but it was performed in C# standard, and so that's how it's always sounded best to me. For guitars today, we're going to be using a pure Salem Classic Creep. Now, this guitar came to me in E standard tuning, and I've re-intonated it and tuned it down to C# standard, so we've got the authentic iommi light string thing going on. It's got a set of Pure Salem Jimmy P90s, which are a medium output P90. Great for those classic Sabbath tones, of course. This one metered out around 9.1 and this one around 8.3. They sound absolutely awesome. We're gonna run into my 1974 Gen 1 Sunn Model T set relatively clean. We're gonna be running through our Does It Doom Walpurgis Ionic Overdrive. This pedal obviously emulates the Rangemaster boosted Laney supergroup that Tony played back in the 70s. I've got it set at max for the most modern style iommi tone. As always, you can grab the complete Guitar Pro and printable PDF tabs on guitar, bass, and drums for not only this lesson, but every other lesson on the channel over at patreon.com/doesitdoom. So once again, for this version, which would have appeared on the reunion album, we are tuned down 1.5 steps to C# standard. This song starts out in what would be in E standard tuning, the key of A minor, and modulates to D minor, but because we're tuned down those 3 semitones, it's actually F# minor to B minor. Now for that classic iommi rhythm tone, you're always gonna roll off your volume just a little bit, especially when using something like P90s with the Walpurgis. It just lends itself to a really authentic tone. That first riff here goes like this. All natural minor notes here. We've got the root 5th, the octave, then we're landing on what would be the flat 7th. Then you're hammering on from that 5th to the minor 6th, back to the 5th, and then resolving here on what is the minor 3rd. Making sure to hit that vibrato on that flat 7th. And now for the next riff, we're already moving to the key of D minor. You've got a power chord rooted on the 5th string at the 5th fret. You're gonna slide that down to the 3rd fret. As you see me release the guitar, I'm hitting the 4th and 5th strings open. Last time there, rather than 2 strums, we're going from the 3rd fret to open. Back to the first riff and back down to the key of F sharp minor. Now we're back up to the key of D minor again, because we're tuned down is B minor, and we're gonna use the B natural minor scale for this one. It's a great exercise for your pinky. You can play it with your 3rd finger. Tony typically uses his pinky. Cool little lick here. Slight bend here on the 3rd string at the 5th fret, and then land on the 4th string at the 7th fret with vibrato. Then you're gonna slide on that 3rd string, 5th fret over to the 7th fret and do a full step bend with vibrato, bending up to this 9th fret. Because we're in the key of D minor here, this is actually a root note, and you're bending it up to a major 2nd, which is from the natural minor scale. Very iommic thing to do, bending that root up to the major 2nd. Then we're gonna transition to the faster riff that uses basically the same notes, one variation. So again, that 5th, 7th, and 8th fret on the 5th string. Move that shape down 2 frets, and then slide over. Then we've got some open root 5 power chords rooted on the 5th string there. Then this little triad here. Had to watch a lot of footage of Tony to figure out where he was playing that chord, but I think I got it correct. I've got the 3rd and 4th strings barred at the 7th fret, and then the 7th fret on the 2nd string. Then we've got the killer chorus riff. So this one uses the B Dorian scale, what would be in standard tuning the D Dorian scale. In terms of intervals, you got the root, the flat 7th, the minor 3rd, the perfect 4th, and then that major 6th, which is what makes it Dorian, gives it a little bit of a happier feel. And so for the last section, I'll play through these arpeggiated chords based around this D major shape. Really fun section if you want to blend that D position minor blues scale. You can also mix it with some major pentatonic, sounds really great. That outro goes like this. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I want to send out a huge thank you to all of our Does It Doom Patreon members, with an extra special thank you to our Riff Lord and Riff Messiah tier producers. For another lesson just like this, you can click the YouTube video directly below me, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you could do so by clicking the round subscribe icon. So until next time, always remember, Tony Iommi is your friend.